Hello again and welcome back to the channel for Lore Deep Dive number 16. This time we will be covering the Absolute event, which takes place roughly around the same times as chapters 37 and 38. This event happens shortly after the Absolute squad has recovered from their battle with Behemoth, and after they have undergone the upgrades that Ingrid had given to them, known as Tactical Up. Before we go into the main body, let's take a moment to thank W for sponsoring me, as I have now been partnered with them for a little while now. A little while back, they dropped their Japanese yuzu flavor, which you can get using 10% off using my code ICAROS at checkout or through the link in my About section. Without further ado, let's dive right on in. Right into the first... So this was, I presume, shortly after Uwa was turned into a NIkke after dying on the surface.
Just as all who sought to reclaim the surface have failed before you. As you know, the surface is teeming with formidable enemies. Our reality as humanity is that we must endlessly face unknown foes, whose strength cannot be measured. And yet, despite all this, do you still wish to reclaim the surface? Do you intend to head up to the surface once more? Are you no longer afraid of failure?
Hunwa! Hunwa, are you awake?
What just happened? System malfunction?
Maxwell said that the core was exposed.
So this is during Absolute and Matisse's joint operation to take down Indivilia.
The heretic's body released a highly concentrated burst of alpha particles.
Damn it. I thought we had her. But turns out she had something up her sleeve. Where is she now?
Over there. Laplace is doing her best to hold the enemy back.
Through the scope, Unwall watches Laplace take the full brunt of Indivilia's massive tail with her body. One of her arms is shattered, but she hurls herself forward all the same.
Won't hold out much longer. Let's move. We'll support Laplace. Emma, unload everything you've got on Indivilia and draw her attention so we can close in. Vesti, you're with me.
Vesti is unconscious.
What?
So are Drake and Maxwell. More importantly, Unwa. Can you move?
Of course.
Unwall realizes that her legs have been twisted in an unnatural direction.
Perhaps it would be best to retreat.
No. We won't retreat. The fact that she's played her hidden card means she's cornered. We'll end Indivilia right here and now.
Roger that.
How much longer can we sustain this output?
5 minutes. No more than that.
I'll snipe the core from here. Emma, join up with Laplace and lure Indivilia to face this way. If she gets distracted, pelt her with everything you've got. If she shows signs of running, rile her up and hold her there at all costs. She's got a lot of pride, so provoking her should do the trick. Do you think you can do it?
I'll do my best.
Good. It's time we bag this heretic for good.
Emma runs towards Laplace and Indivilia. Unwall presses her eye against the scope. Ignoring the steadily weakening output of her core, Unwall continues to look through the scope. As planned, Emma succeeds in drawing Indivilia's attention. However, Indivilia begins releasing an even thicker cloud of alpha particles. Laplace collapses, and behind her,
Fall back.
Emma falls to the ground as well. Indivilia raises her massive tail towards Emma. Just as Indivilia swings her tail, Unwall, who is on the verge of blacking out, pulls the trigger. A blinding flash fills the scope, and when the light fades, Vesti comes into view, but half her body has been blown away. So this is during their fight with, this is a flashback to their fight with Behemoth.
Commander, sorry, I couldn't win.
Vesti quite literally got torn in half.
Please.
Vesti?
As you can see, Unwa is covered in crystals. She didn't fare much better. Unwall continues to unleash a barrage of long-distance shots, even as Behemoth hurls a giant chunk of crystal at her. Even though she knows her position will be revealed, Unwall never stops firing.
You stay here.
What? Why?
Put a bullet through that freak's head for me. Show her who the real monster is.
Yes. Got it.
As the crystal cluster swallows Unwall, her gaze remains fixed on Vesti, and then Vesti opens her mouth.
Wow. I'm sorry.
No, Vest.
Huh? Did you call me? Unwa, are you okay?
Oh my. Look at all this sweat. Were you having a nightmare?
A nightmare?
Unwall looks around. She sees the inside of the transport aircraft.
I guess I must have fallen asleep.
Yeah. You looked awfully tired, so I didn't wake you. After we got back from the crystal region, you were sent straight out again without even a break. Since this is already our third mission in a row, I just wanted to let you get some rest.
Yeah, that's right.
Unwa, for this mission, should I head down first?
What?
Since you're not in the best shape, I'll go ahead first and take care of everything. You and Emma can come down slowly afterward.
Oh my, our little Vesti has become so dependable.
You'll go down.
Sure, if you'll let me.
Everyone, we've arrived at the first mission site.
So yeah, not long after their upgrades, they were sent back on back-to-back missions.
Move out right away.
Sure.
Really? I can go? Okay. I'll go clean things up for you guys.
No, you stay right here.
Huh? Stay here?
I'll go first.
Wait, you're going first?
Unwall opens the transit
You heard
aircraft's
me?
door.
I'm going in.
But Unwa,
As if trying to shake off the lingering nightmare, Unwall hurls herself towards the mission site.
Falcon, what the hell are you standing there dazing for? Owl's a lost cause. Give it up already.
No. No.
Falcon? At this rate, awaiting your next order, Commander.
Order? There's no point.
Sorry?
Squad 6504B and Squad 7112A, they're all wiped out. I was told this was supposed to be a simple resource gathering mission.
So this just seems to be an average commander who's just, at this point, less than average.
Why are those monsters even here? We should have run from the start. If that idiot hadn't insisted on fighting alongside us, what could we possibly do on our own? We're all going to die.
Our priority is to protect the Commander and fall back to the rendezvous point. Falcon, let's move.
At that moment, Falcon Sony snaps out of her trance and dashes forward.
Stop! Where are you going?
Falcon runs towards where Owl stands slumped.
Owl? I thought you'd been taken out earlier. Commander, requesting a change in objective. We will first regroup with Owl, then retreat together. Would that be acceptable?
Do as you wish.
Thank you.
Eagle follows behind Falcon. Strangely, their distance to Owl doesn't get any closer. After moving for a long time, Eagle realizes they've been going in circles.
Something isn't right. No! Falcon, stop!
A single gunshot
Uh-oh.
rings out. Owl collapses forward.
Clean shot.
I'm detecting a high-class energy up ahead.
She was corrupted.
I wonder if I can figure out what it is this time.
Let's see. It's codename Blacksmith.
Ooh, lovely. Looks like Blacksmith is our third target this week.
shouldn't be too difficult.
Don't let your...
Sorry.
So, what do you think? Shall we move out now?
Yes. Let's engage.
Oh, okay.
Roger.
The transport aircraft emerges in the sky. Then, 3 Nikkes land on the ground.
Salute!
We're saved. We're going to make it.
Shut up. You're a spineless wretch who can't even manage a single Nikke under your command. Move aside and stay out of the way.
What did you just say?
Emma, cover that loser so he doesn't get caught in the crossfire.
Tell him what's up, Benoit. Jesus.
Well, you heard the lady. It's dangerous over there. So could you come this way, please?
Vesti, I'll draw the tentacles and missiles.
Huh? You'll draw its attention? Again? Like last time. I think it's better if I do that.
You just focus on launching your own missiles.
Okay. Got it.
Don't go full scorched earth. There might still be survivors in the area.
Then I can't go all out, okay? Got it. I'll try to tone it down a bit.
Good. Signal, support me.
I'll do my best!
Absolute. Commencing combat. Target is Tyrant 003, Blacksmith. Let's make this quick. Encounter.
All clear. Blacksmith down.
And the combat data?
I've secured it for now, but I'm not sure if data from such a short battle will be of any use.
Doesn't matter. Just send it to Ingrid. Emma, Vesti, confirm if there are any survivors, then return.
Wait,
What?
I
Spit it out if you've got something to say.
was hoping maybe you could leave the cleanup to us. If we return like this, we won't have anything to show in our report. We lost all the resources we collected, and one of our Nikkes even got corrupted. If we want to stay on the payroll, we need to have something to report.
What an idiot.
Please, can you let our squad confirm whether there are any survivors? They fought alongside us. We'd like to see it through to the end.
I'd like to request the same too.
Falcon and Eagle lower their heads in supplication.
Fine. We're returning to the Ark.
Good luck.
Benoit and Vesti board the transport aircraft. Emma starts to follow, but then stops in front of Eagle.
Take this.
What's this?
It's a suppression round. The same kind our leader used on your friend earlier. Keep it on you, just in case. Judging by her eyes, it looks like it hasn't been long since she was corrupted. So maybe there's still time. Try taking her to the Ark for a memory wipe. It's better than having her disposed of, right? Oh, and one more thing. The Unlimited squad should be clearing out the Raptures nearby. But still, be extra careful, okay?
So the reason they're having her undergo a memory wipe for the corruption is because if they undergo a memory wipe within 3 hours of corruption, it's possible that they can be saved from it, which is less than ideal, but it means they won't have to die.
Roger that.
I'm off now. See you again if we get the chance.
Once Emma boards, the transport aircraft takes off.
Let's move.
Okay.
Eagle and Falcon lean on each other as they make their way towards the commander, who is busy rummaging through the remains of Blacksmith for anything of value in the now empty field where no one remains. The air suddenly ripples and a single footprint sinks deep into the ground. Not a good
How was the
sign.
combat data?
What was it? Not very good?
No, it was perfect. Your movements were flawless. Tactical upgrade is a resounding success by any metric. Only your team could pull off such a textbook operation against a Tyrant-class Rapture.
Really? Unwa. Only us, she says. Unwa?
However, there's something I can't quite figure out.
And what's that?
Unwa, why did you act as bait when facing Blacksmith?
Huh?
Of course, even taking that into account, the operation was flawless in terms of its final outcome. But it was quite unlike your usual approach.
I wanted to see if there were other possibilities.
Is that so? Very well. It's important to explore different tactics. That'll be all for the squad analysis. Let's move on. I'll report the findings on Tyrant 003, Blacksmith, which is the core of today's briefing.
Your face just darkened. That means something bad. right?
It's just as we... By the time the battle began, Blacksmith's large caliber rifle was already damaged.
Could it have been damaged by gunfire from the Nikkes on the resource gathering mission?
No. The large caliber rifle was ripped away by something sharp. The marks left on the damaged areas look like the bite marks of a wild beast.
Interesting, since wild beasts would not be able to damage Cardassian
In other
weapons.
words, before encountering you, Blacksmith had once fought against an unknown entity. Something that wasn't a Nikke.
So it's happened again, huh?
Right. Last month, we found the shredded remains of a rapture in the north. Since then, the Unlimited Squad has reported 5 similar cases. And now, we're seeing even a Tyrant-class rapture like Blacksmith, with its large caliber rifle damaged. That confirms it. Something unknown is out there in the north, hunting raptures, and it's powerful enough to take on a Tyrant class.
Do you think it's on our side?
That's precisely what we need to figure out.
Are we heading back up north now? I don't like it there. It's so cold.
I'm sending the scouts up north for recon. Gathering intel is the top priority. While they're doing that, I won't assign you any new missions, so use this time to rest and recover. You just got back from the battle with the 4 beasts, and have already been on 3 missions back to back.
It's not easy.
I'm not pushing you any harder than that. That's all for the briefing. You're dismissed.
Emma and Vesti leave the room.
What is it? Do you have more to discuss with me?
How did the combat data come out?
Didn't I go through that already?
What I'm asking about is our combat data involving Behemoth. Given our current state, with tactical upgrade in effect, do you think we could take her down without Rappy? Or rather, without the counters?
I want to take a moment to recap what happened when Absolute fought Behemoth along with the counter squad in Chapter 34. So, Absolute had already undergone their upgrades after the first battle with Behemoth, and were supposed to be a second unit that not only supported and fought Behemoth alongside the counters, but Absolute also intended to pull their own weight. They did not want to be basically a support squad. This is not necessarily what happened. Emma was virtually useless, as she wasn't able to do much to Behemoth's dark matter, though she did affect Behemoth to some degree. Meanwhile, Unwa did a lot of damage to Behemoth, but nothing that lasted, and it was little more than an annoyance to Behemoth in the long run. Unwa ended up getting engulfed by crystals to the point that she was in serious danger of dying and was under serious repairs for a week or 2 afterwards to save her life. Meanwhile, Vesti did not fare much better, as she did little more than slow down Behemoth with what amounted to a little more than a smokescreen, before being torn in half horizontally. As for the counters, they actually managed to take Behemoth down, and it put the Absolute squad to shame. It really got to Unwa, and Unwa wants to get to the point where they can fight Behemoth as equals without Rappy and without any of the members of the counters, and they want to be able to fight Behemoth as equals without any members of Absolute undergoing any serious injuries like they did before. It's a little bit of a dilemma.
Could we defeat her perfectly? Without suffering any casualties?
Unwa, I'll ask you instead. Do you think you can take down Behemoth without the counters? As the leader of Absolute, you should know best. You have to make that call yourself.
You're late. What were you and Ingrid talking about, I wonder?
Nothing much.
Hmm?
Honestly, it was nothing.
Okay, I'll believe you.
If you're done with your repairs, go ahead first, and quit spouting nonsense next to me.
Hey, come on now. How could I just leave you behind? Besides, Vesti said she had something to tell us. Right, Vesti?
Yeah.
What is it?
Well, I mean, it's our first time resting in a while, so how about if we all go somewhere together? There's, all sorts of things. I think we'll have a lot to talk about.
So after the fight with Behemoth wrapped up in chapter 34, when they were headed back to the Ark, Vesti said something to Rappy about Vesti and the Absolute Squad becoming closer together as a squad. And she even wanted to become so close with her squad that it might even end up making Rappy jealous, in her own words. So
Since we've only been on missions non-stop since we came back from the Crystal region.
I'm all for it. How about you, Unwa?
Count me out. I have no time to waste on such pointless endeavors.
Oh, come on, Unwa.
It's not pointless.
What did you say?
Talking with each other isn't pointless. I mean it. I just want to say something important, that's all.
What is it, then?
Huh?
You said it was important. So what is it?
You want me to say it here?
You said it was important, didn't you? Stop wasting time and just say it.
Yeesh, Unwa. You're way too impatient. Why don't we do as Vesti said and hang out together next time?
Why are you always telling me to stay behind?
What?
For the past few missions, you've kept telling me to stay at the back a lot. I know you have your reasons. But, well, it just kind of feels like I'm only being protected, you know? I've really gotten strong now. I even finished the tactical upgrade. And now, we actually got our revenge on Behemoth and ended...
Ended what?
Huh?
What revenge? If it hadn't been for her, we would have...
Her? You don't mean... Rappy, do you?
like I said, it really got to
Yeah,
her.
Just as I thought. It's Rappy. Again. This time, too. So the reason you kept telling me to stay back... Is it because I'm not Rappy?
What are you talking about?
Then why do you always do everything on your own, Unwa? I'm not who I used to be anymore. So why do you keep telling me to stay at the back?
I can tell you why. Because Unwa's not good at saying this. But... Ow, that hurt. Unwa cares a lot for her squad mates. And she doesn't want to see them get absolutely thrashed and possibly killed again. So she's trying to take it all on herself and take all the risk upon herself.
Is it because when I stayed behind to fight with Behemoth, I lost?
What?
Is that why you don't trust me anymore? Because I couldn't win back then?
Enough already. Stop whining, would you? You're getting in your own head.
Unwa.
That's it. I'm leaving.
Unwa heads outside.
I messed up, didn't I? I told Rappy that we'd spend more time together, that we'd get closer to each other, that we'd get so close she'd be jealous. That's what I said. But now...
Vesti.
I'm going to go now. I'm sorry, Emma.
Vesti.
Vesti runs off.
We'll become the saviors of humanity. We are humanity's future. We'll reclaim the surface, no matter what.
At an abandoned playground near the military academy, the shouts of commanders in training can be heard. The log kicks off the ground. The swing rises, comes back down again.
You will reclaim the surface. Got that? You must reclaim it without fail. And we will do it. The human way.
I thought I was a hero. I believed that reclaiming the surface was humanity's future. But
Following Absolute's victory over a tyrant-class rapture, hopes for reclaiming the surface have once again been reignited. Among the citizens, Absolute is recognized as Elysian's strongest squad, and is considered by many to be the Ark's strongest squad, with the potential to reclaim the surface someday.
Okay, so this is one of the first times I've seen Mad Dog mentioned directly. And actually heard Mad Dog speak. So Mad Dog, I want to assume Mad Dog was a commander around 40 years before the start of the main campaign, because Mad Dog was the up-and-comer after Johann, who was hailed as New Hope. Mad Dog was a famous commander a long time in the past who some saw had the potential to be a great commander that could attempt to reclaim the surface. But it wasn't that simple. Lifted by the many voices it had long carried, the swing soars ahead, rising ever higher, toward the sky above, towards the farthest heights of the Ark.
Then why do you always do everything on your own, Unwa? I'm not who I used to be anymore. So why do you keep telling me to stay at the back? Is it because when I stayed behind to fight with Behemoth, I lost? Is that why you don't trust me anymore? Because I couldn't win back then?
And yet, despite all this, do you still wish to reclaim the surface? Do you intend to head up to the surface once more? Are you no longer afraid of failure? Well, answer me. What will you do going forward?
The swing slowly descends.
Commander, sorry, I couldn't win. Please.
The swing comes to a stop.
I knew I'd find you here.
Emma?
Mind if I sit next to you?
Suit yourself.
Thanks. Sitting here like this, it really brings back memories, doesn't it? You remember, right? What Ingrid said back then?
You failed, just as all who sought to reclaim the surface have failed before you. As you know, the surface is teeming with formidable enemies. Our reality as humanity is that we must endlessly face unknown foes, whose strength cannot be measured. And yet, despite all this, do you still wish to reclaim the surface? Do you intend to head up to the surface once more? Are you no longer afraid of failure? Well, answer me. What will you do going forward?
I remember.
Every time I come here, I remember that moment.
You do?
Well, that was the first time I met you, after all. And it was also the day Absolute was formed. There's no way I wouldn't remember something like that. So, Unwa, what's wrong?
What do you mean? What's going on?
You really think I don't notice you come here whenever something's bothering you? Did Ingrid tell you something bad?
No, that's not it. We were sent on another mission not long after the battle with the four beasts, so I didn't get a chance to analyze the combat data myself. I only heard the summary of the analysis. I've only heard the summary of the analysis, so I was wondering if we, in our current state, could take them down perfectly, without taking a single hit.
And what did Ingrid say?
She said to make the judgment myself, like she always does.
That certainly sounds like her.
Exactly.
A flawless victory without taking a single hit. So that's why you're here.
What?
Nothing. Hey, Remember when Rappy apologized? She asked if things might have been different if she'd said those things to us back then. I feel the same way you do. If that had happened, if she told us all that when she left Absolute, I really do think a lot would have been different.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Words that go unsaid never get through to anyone.
So the reason she left Absolute around, I think it was 20 years, 10 to 20 years before the start of the main campaign. She left Absolute because when she had accidentally thrown a grenade that hit a commander, she ended up killing him and saw it only as a nuisance. She hated what she was becoming because it was so far from the ideal her that she wanted to become. She wanted to become like Red Hood. And so when that happened, she left Absolute, but she left without saying a word. And they were only informed by Ingrid after the fact. So it caused a lot of friction between them.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
Maybe because someone else I know is being a bit tight-lipped.
How's Vesti?
Well, I'm not sure. She took off running right after you left.
Is that so? Why don't you go and comfort?
You know what? After we came back from the Crystal region, something showed up in Vesti's room.
After we came back from the Crystal region?
Yeah, I went to her room a few days ago and saw a bunch of notes stuck all over her desk. They were all things she wanted to do with us. She's always holed up in her room on the days we don't have missions. So that's what she's been doing in there. Remember what Vesti said that day, on our way back from the Crystal region?
You know what? We're going to be more active from here on out. We'll be doing all sorts of missions and spending more time together as a team. We're gonna become closer than ever. You may end up getting jealous. We're going to be a well-oiled machine. We'll be perfect.
That's what she said to Rappy.
Vesti just doesn't want to stay still. She's not like us.
Emma pushes off with her feet, moving the
Yeah.
swing.
Since our adorable youngest's working so hard, we have to do our best too, right?
Well, what do you think?
Ooh, the Unlimited Squad.
It's so cozy, so warm and soft. I feel like I'll drift off to dreamland any second now.
It pleases me to see the tea leaves meet your approval. They are freshly imported. How do you find them, Tuve? Do they suit your tastes as well?
Yeah, the scent's really nice. Can I have another cup with Neve later?
Oh, this was okay. I know what they're talking about here. The tea leaves Tuve got from, It's referring to the tea leaves that Dorothy gave to Tuve on the ship in the summer event that I went over to 2 videos ago.
Very well. I shall have it prepared for you the moment she wakes.
My queen, I think someone wants to talk to us.
The Ark ought not to be able to reach us during such a blizzard.
But the machine is sparkling.
Indeed. A castaway, perhaps? Tuve, I leave it to you.
Got it. Hooking up the transmission now. The signal's acting up.
So the Unlimited Squad, their primary purpose in the North, they don't operate inside the Ark. They actually rarely ever inside the Ark. They operate in the frozen North. And they pretty much have 2 main purposes: pathfinding and search and rescue. And for the search and rescue, sometimes that involves them finding Nikke's who take their brains out and finding those brains to revive them.
Ludmilla, could you maybe take one step back?
One step back, you say? Pardon me. It seems I had my hand resting on the device.
So Tuve had made some gloves that allow Ludmilla to touch objects, because whenever she touches electrical devices, it fries them. Tuve made something a long time back that allows her to handle electronic devices, but some antiquated electronic devices still don't function too well when she touches them.
Is this better now?
I'll try again. The signal's still kind of weak, but if I tweak this part here... Yes, I patched them through!
Wow, Pigeon, you're amazing!
Let me turn on our mic. Can you hear me?
I don't want to die, Eagle. I still...
Oh, it's the commander from earlier.
Test? Can you hear me?
Signal? I hear you're on a mission in the north. What's the matter?
The transmission's definitely connected. So why is it only fading?
I don't think they can hear us.
Is there truly no way?
Yeah, there's really nothing we can do on our end.
The signal's bad. I'll quickly update you on our situation. We've been attacked by a new rapture. Some special type of... Delta. Casualties. Out of building. Isolated. Report!
A transmission. Cut off.
Can you pinpoint the point of origin?
I tried to grab the coordinates while we were connected, but the connection wasn't great, so it probably isn't very accurate.
That's at least something. You've done well. Tuve, wake Neve and head to the Ark. Inform them that the scouts are threatened by a new type of rapture presumed to be a special entity and are in grave danger. Since we can't communicate directly with the Ark, this is our only way to request support.
Leave it to me!
Alice, you shall accompany me on this search. We cannot afford to remain idle and wait for support to arrive.
Yes, my queen.
Well then, time's running out. So let's set off immediately.
Special type of rapture, you say?
Do you remember the day I first met Unwa?
What are you looking at?
Huh?
I asked what you're staring at. You gonna say something or just stand there like a statue all day?
Now, Unwa. Let's take it easy on the new arrival.
Yeah, Unwa's a little headstrong. She comes on a little strong.
Nice to meet you. You're Vesti, right?
Oh, I'm Vesti.
I'm Emma. Let's get along well, okay?
I'm Rappy. Looking forward to working with you. Nice to meet you all.
If you're done with the greetings, come this way. We've got a mission briefing to do.
Oh, come on, Unwa. You've got to introduce yourself, too.
You already know my name. I'm sure you've already been briefed on us.
I do. They told me everything.
But still, she's going to be one of us now. So come on, say hello, okay?
I'm Unwa.
I really thought I wouldn't be able to get along. I couldn't understand why I had to be with someone like her. Why I ended up joining Absolute. I think I wanted to run away so many times. But then, on the day of our first mission...
Hey.
Yes?
Are you scared?
Me? Well...
I heard you got some of the highest test scores they've ever seen. Is that true?
Yeah, I did, but...
Then what are you so scared of? I heard you're a monster on the battlefield.
No, that's just a nickname. This is my first time on a real mission. I'm nervous that it might not go well.
You don't get to decide whether a mission will succeed or fail. I do. And my tactics always succeed, even if the plan looks impossible. I'll charge in again and again until I turn it into a victory.
Huh?
So, don't be scared. So long as we use the most perfect tactics, no matter the enemy or situation, we will always clinch a flawless victory. That's what makes us the Absolute Squad.
Oh, okay. That was the first time Unwa really looked cool to me. Her eyes were filled with such confidence when she spoke of victory. Those shining eyes were just so captivating.
All you need to do is trust me. follow my orders and use those crazy powers of yours to score a direct hit on our enemy's ugly mugs. Got that?
A single hit won't be nearly enough to take down a Tyrant-class Rapture.
You think I don't know that?
I see what you're doing. You're trying to comfort our new recruit.
Shut up.
As the youngest member, in time, I grew to really love the Absolute Squad.
See, like I said, Unwa really cares about her squad mates, but she's not too good at speaking from the heart.
It felt amazing to belong here. I loved that.
Let's go. Time to get this mission underway.
All right.
Roger. Oh, okay. I wanted to become as amazing as they were, so I really put my best foot forward.
Starting today, Rappy will no longer be part of Absolute from now on. Missions will be carried out by the three of you only.
Rappy? Why?
What's going on here? What's Rappy done? What's going to happen to Absolute?
Ingrid? Did something happen to Rappy? This is all so sudden.
I won't stand for it. Absolute is at its strongest when it's all four of us.
It was her own request.
Huh?
What? It was what she wanted.
What she wanted?
Yes. I tried persuading her several times, but she was stubborn.
Yeah, Rappy is stubborn.
It seems there was some reason she couldn't speak of, so please understand.
Rappy. Oh, I see.
Rappy.
So she's leaving. Just like that?
Emma understood right away, if you could tell from that reaction. Vesti possibly understood, but Unwa could not accept it.
Without any explanation? No. I can't accept that. Not until I hear it from her.
Unwa runs out.
Unwa.
Why did this? After Rappy left, Unwa kept looking for her everywhere. It was as if we were frozen in time, forever stuck in the past. So when they decided to carry out the tactical upgrade plan, despite what happened with Behemoth, I was honestly thrilled. It finally felt like we could move forward, just as Rappy was. She'd chosen a different path, but was still moving forward. Maybe we could do the same, but then... Then why do you always do everything on your own, Unwa?
Unwa is still a little stuck.
I'm not who I used to be anymore. So why do you keep telling me to stay at the back? Is it because when I stayed behind to fight with Behemoth, I lost?
What?
Is that why you don't trust me anymore? Because I couldn't win back then?
Enough already. Stop whining, would you? You're getting in your own head.
When I saw Unwa leave, I got scared that we'd end up getting stuck in the same spot again. Are we doomed to be like this forever? I don't want that.
Vesti?
Yeah? What?
Hello there, sleepyhead.
Emma?
Yeah, Vesti just wants to keep moving forward. She doesn't want to get stuck in the past.
Me? Why?
You're the one who said we should all go have fun today, remember? So of course I came.
What time is it now?
A little past 3.
3 o'clock? Oh, no. I was supposed to wake up early to get through all the stuff I wrote down.
The stuff you wrote down?
Yeah. I jotted down some things I wanted us to do together.
I see. Mind if I asked what you had planned for today?
Well, nothing special, really. First, I was planning to go shopping on Royal Road. It's been a long time since I last saw Unwa in casual clothes. And you said your clothes haven't been fitting you lately, too.
Oh, wow. You remembered.
I mean, I did see one of your buttons pop right off in front of me. Anyway, I thought maybe we could pick out outfits for each other.
Unwa in casual clothes. It's been a while since I've seen her dressed like that. The last time was probably when she wore that sky blue dress, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. She used to wear dresses a lot at the dorm because she said they were comfortable. But she doesn't even do that anymore.
Still, it's kind of hard to imagine.
Maybe it's because you keep trying to take pictures of her?
But it'd be such a shame if I were the only one to see her like that. Also, having the pictures comes in handy for teasing her later.
That's why.
It's really hard to make Unwa shake like that, you know.
That's true. So, what were you thinking of doing after shopping?
Dude, seeing Unwa mad is kind of hilarious, though. I get where she's coming from.
After shopping, we'd visit a toy store, eat parfaits at the cafe, and I was thinking we could end it off with a pajama party.
Looks like we've got a lot to do, huh? How about we get up and get ready?
Oh, okay.
Bessie starts to get up and stops in her tracks.
But I don't think, we can all go together. Unwa's probably still mad.
Who knows?
Never mind. I'm just gonna sleep in.
I guess it can't be helped. Unwa was just waiting for you to wake up around lunchtime, you know.
Unwa? Unwa was waiting for me? She's not mad at me?
From what I heard, that's not really the case.
Really? You're not lying to me, right?
Nope. Unwa said she'd spend the day with us after making lunch just now. She said she'd be in the simulation room for a bit and asked me to let her know as soon as you wake up. Should I tell her you want to sleep a little longer?
No. I'm awake. I'll get
Bessie throws off her blanket and dashes in the shower.
How adorable.
Yeah, they really like to, she really wants to hang out with Unwa. After a long battle, Behemoth's core is pierced. Only after confirming that the body has fallen to pieces does Unwa finally take her eyes away from the scope.
Me down. Good job.
Unwa turns around and sees Emma and Vesti collapsed on the ground. By now, Absolute has faced the Behemoth alone dozens of times. Even now, there's still no response from him or Vesti.
Damn it.
Unwa clenches her fist as she stares at her fallen squad mates.
Reset.
The battle against Behemoth continues for quite some time afterwards. During this period, Unwa employs various tactics. She persistently targets its joints, destroying its pinchers first. She tries using the A-pillar. She pushes her firepower to end the fight before Behemoth grows larger, but the result is always the same.
Simulation, reset. Simulation, reset. Simulation, reset. Simulation!
And I know it's just a simulation, but there's no fun seeing myself fall like that.
What? You were watching?
Well, I came to let you know Vesti's awake, but it was kind of hard to find the right time to cut in.
So you tried to contact me. Sorry about that.
Are the tactics not working? I think the last time you stayed this long in the simulation room was after our fight with Indivilia.
I'm just trying to find a way to minimize our casualties. But you said you wanted to hang out together, right? So, where do we start? Ingrid? I'm just going to take this call quickly. What's going on? What? They're with me right now. Okay, we'll be right over.
Unwa hangs up the phone.
We're being deployed.
If we're being deployed, could that unknown entity that hunts raptures have appeared again?
Yes, get ready. We're heading to the northern base. While investigating the unknown entity that's been hunting raptures.
Okay, so like I mentioned, Unlimited Squad, their purpose is to hunt down and retrieve lost or damaged Nikkes and revive them, or at least give them a proper send-off, as well as to pathfind in the northern reaches of the continent. But the reason Absolute is being deployed as opposed to some other squad is the fact that this is an unknown entity. Unlimited is not taking this on solo because Unlimited is not a very strong squad, especially in terms of combat. So Absolute is being sent to back them up, and by the fact that we know Absolute is being sent, this shows that this is a high priority mission. Because Absolute and Matisse only get sent out on the most important or most difficult missions.
The scouts were attacked by what appears to be a new type of rapture. During the incident, Delta went missing. Signal is currently isolated inside a building somewhere, protecting a man believed to be a commander. Did I get all of that right?
Indeed. Precisely.
And you haven't been able to contact Signal again?
Yeah, we've tried several times, but we still haven't gotten through. There's probably something nearby messing with the signal. Or maybe the weather's just bad.
If there are still issues with the signal, it's safe to assume that communication won't be possible.
Even so, I'll keep trying. Who knows? We might get lucky and get through.
Well then, it seems you have a fair understanding of the situation. May I move on?
Yes, please.
Very well. Now, I shall explain the rescue mission. Kindly direct your attention to the screen. Alice, if you would.
As Alice taps the device, a map of the north appears on the screen.
The location marked on the left of the screen indicates the last known coordinates of Signal. Accounting for the margin of error, the area we must search lies within a 1 kilometer radius around that point.
That's smaller than I expected.
If one is not accustomed to the northern terrain, it may well seem so. Alice, would you be so kind as to switch the map to 3D mode?
Alice presses a button and the map unfolds into a holographic display. It shifts from flat to three-dimensional and the steep mountain ranges rise up near the coordinates.
As you can see, the coordinates point to an altitude of around 1,000 meters. That means elevations up to 2,000 meters fall within the margin of error. Add in the unforgiving terrain of the glittering mountains, and it's clear that this search will be anything but easy.
So not only do they have a 1 kilometer radius around the point of question, but 1,000 meters upwards and downwards along the mountain ranges. So it's not very forgiving.
I see. We shall split into 2 teams.
Instead of square kilometers, it's cubic kilometers.
Alice and I will search the areas above 1,000 meters, while the rest of you cover the remaining areas. Reports will be sent regularly every 2 hours via radio to the northern base. Tuve and Nikke will remain on standby to monitor the situation. That is the plan in brief. Any questions?
Earlier, you mentioned that Signal is protecting a man who appears to be a commander. Do we have any further info on him?
Come to think of it. He did say something like this. I don't want to die, Eagle.
Can it be?
Alice, display the coordinates I'm about to give you.
As Allison puts the data, a point far from the glittering mountains appears on the map.
We'll head there first. Looks like there's something we need to verify before starting the search.
She realized that it was, the commander that they had previously just rescued.
Vesti, are you okay? You've been quiet for a while.
No, I'm not okay. It's been so long since the 3 of us got to spend time together. There's no way I could be fine with it getting ruined like this. When you find that rapture, let me handle it. I'm going to kill it. Got that?
Sure. Let's give it some proper payback.
Stop.
When Wall, who was leading the way, raises her fist. In front of Blacksmith's shredded corpse lie the melted bodies of mass-produced Nikkes.
Or rather, they were gnawed out.
Wall takes a step forward to get a closer look at the bite marks on their chests.
Watch out!
Vesti quickly shoves Unwo aside. Bullets strike the spot where Unwo was standing. She instinctively returns fire in the direction the bullets came from. A low mechanical hum echoes from deep within the corpse.
Unknown hostile detected. It's equipped with optical camouflage. Everyone, prepare for combat.
At the spot where the mechanical hum resounds, the air ripples briefly, then a pair of red eyes flicker to life.
Encounter!
Through the swirling snowstorm, numerous missiles are launched.
Die! Die!
I'll hold it in place. Emma, spray the liquid jammer around it. As soon as the jammer picks this thing up, let me know.
Roger.
Staring at the flickering red eyes through the smoke, Umar raises her gun and takes aim.
First, we need to take out that damn optical camouflage. Vesti, fall back. I'll cover you. I'm going to drag it out of the corpse.
Oh, okay.
The explosions begin to die down. Once Umar confirms the Vesti is fully retreated, she slowly steps back while continuing suppressive fire. The low mechanical hum rapidly approaches Umar. The ground caves in and snow scatters in all directions.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just a scratch on my arm.
That looks like more than just a scratch.
Despite only being slightly grazed, Unwa's eyes her shredded left arm and grits her teeth.
Vesti, I'll draw its attention. While I do that, hit it directly with your missiles. Watch the snow. Any indentations will show where it...
You're gonna lure? Are you sure about this?
There's no one here who can keep up with this thing but me. Even if it's risky, we've got to pull this off. All right, let's get started.
But...
Unwa kicks off the ground and charges forward. She fires shot after shot at close range, barely maintaining a sliver of distance between her and the enemy.
It's coming from the left. Copy that.
The moment Unwa moves, the ground behind her caves in.
Fire!
Oh, okay.
After repeating this several times, the enemy's movements grow noticeably slower, as if it's running out of energy. Everyone in Absolute opens fire. And finally, the massive rapture assumes the form of a giant wolf.
Finally showing yourself, huh?
Massive wolf-shaped rapture's eyes flash fiercely as it lunges at Unwa. Unwa's bullet lodged itself in its wide-open jaws. In an instant, the rapture is engulfed in a massive explosion. Okay, so while some raptures do have interesting abilities, optical camouflage is not typically one of them. Hell, hardly any have optical camouflage. Usually the only ones that have optical camouflage are like reconnaissance ones that are directly serving heretics. Like the one Indivilia used in the Last Kingdom event. It's very rare for one to have optical camo, and virtually unheard of for a combat type of such low rank and combat capability to have optical camo.
Enemy down. All clear.
Unwa, I don't think we're done here yet. I'm picking up something over there. It feels even bigger than what we just faced.
What?
What should we do?
We'll track it. What is this?
In the corner of the abandoned city is a massive underground passage.
What's something like this doing here?
The signal's coming from down there.
Are we going down?
I'll take the lead.
I'm scared.
At the end of the passage, a huge circular concourse appears. The three of them see a wolf-shaped rapture stationed in its center. Its core is exposed and by the looks of it, its core is exposed and it's highly damaged.
Bigger than the last one.
Yeah, it's probably a Lord class.
Is it unable to use optical camouflage?
Parts of its body shimmer, occasionally letting the rear corridor show through. Even so, it cannot fully conceal itself. More importantly,
Like it's already been through a fight.
a part near its chest has fallen off, fully exposing its core.
Whatever did this might still be inside.
Got it.
Unwa warily eyes on me. The ominous passageway is around the concourse and raises her weapon.
First, we take out the enemy right in front of us. Then we'll figure out the rest later.
Resting her eye against the scope, Unwa slowly aims at the core. Just then, a low mechanical hum resonates from behind the rapture. Another rapture suddenly bursts out of a passageway and lunges at the rapture at least twice its size, sinking its teeth into the core.
Rapture's eating another rapture's core?
After devouring the core, the rapture twists and contorts violently as it begins to mutate.
I'm picking up multiple enemies, 7 of them. They're all coming this way.
Damn it! I thought there was only one! Retreat! Back to the surface!
I'm picking up movement from every passage, even the one we just came through.
From every passage?
So, we've been surrounded. Formation FF. We'll launch a single point breakthrough.
Sure, but where exactly?
6 o'clock.
You mean the place we came from?
That's right. As soon as the path is secured, we'll head up to the surface. We're fighting on their turf now. Getting the hell out of here is our top priority. I'll hold off the enemies from the rear. You two focus on securing the passage.
You?
Unwa? But you usually...
Once I give the signal, unleash all your firepower and secure the passage. Can you handle that?
Oh, okay.
Roger.
The members of Absolute aim their weapons. As tension fills the air, countless red eyes glow deep within the passage. Yeah, that's not exactly a situation you want to find yourself in. Fighting on the enemy's turf is a no-go.
Encounter.
The moment the order is given, Emma's machine gun bursts to life. Vesti follows up with a barrage of missiles, gradually pushing the enemy back. And then raptures begin emerging from every other passage.
Don't worry about them. Just keep pushing forward.
But...
One aims at the mutating rapture's chest. Unwa pulls the trigger, but the bullet never reaches its target. Another rapture suddenly dashes in, blocking the bullet. Even after taking the bullet, the rapture stands its ground, as if trying to protect its comrade.
It took the hit for its comrade?
A horde of raptures charges in formation. In response, Unwa once again presses her eye to the scope. Through it, she sees...
I really can't just stand still and do nothing.
Vesti coming into view.
I'll take care of these first.
A fusillade of missiles launches from Vesti's back. Then, a low menacing growl erupts from the fully mutated rapture's mouth. The countless missiles cutting through the air suddenly seem to lose sight of their target, and all at once fall towards the ground.
Our missiles are being jammed! Everyone, brace for impact!
Ooh. Oh boy, no. A deafening explosion shakes the concourse. Unwa hastily pulls her eye away from the scope. At the center of the blast, Vesti lies collapsed as the floor cracks and begins to give way. Just like during the battle with Behemoth. As heat and shockwaves sweep over her entire body, Unwa frantically reaches out, but her fingers grasp nothing. The floor collapses completely from the explosion, and everything plummets below. Engulfed in a maelstrom of fire and smoke, Unwa is swallowed by the darkness.
I remember the day I first saw Unwa. It was also the day I was offered a spot in Elysian's elite squad, Absolute. Honestly, I thought joining that kind of squad would be a lot of pressure, so I was thinking about turning it down. When I went to find Ingrid, she was meeting with another potential Absolute member. That's when I saw Unwa at the playground.
Well, answer me. What will you do going forward?
I'm going to become perfect. Once I do, I will surely reclaim the surface.
Eyes that didn't despair at failure. Eyes that burned fiercely with anger and determination toward victory. I truly wanted to see the girl with those eyes reclaim the surface. Why did you answer like that?
What?
You said you'll become perfect and reclaim the surface.
Do you really need to ask that? Isn't reclaiming the surface what humanity's fighting for?
Still, people usually don't say that out loud, since hardly anyone really believes it's possible.
Yeah, because, I mean, it has been 100 years since humanity fled underground. And it's been 60 years since the first and second surface reclamation wars, and both of them ended in failure.
And I heard you used to be a commander, so you must have been up on the surface before. Looks like you probably find it even harder to talk about something like that.
Too many people have died.
Huh?
Too many people have died for that damn surface reclamation. To make sure their deaths aren't in vain, someone has to take back the surface. That's all I'm fighting for.
Yo, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you.
No, I mean, are we in the same squad?
Huh? Yeah, I suppose. I'm Emma. What's your name?
Unwa. Call me Unwa.
In the end, that's why I decided to join Absolute as well. In some ways.
Yeah, she just kind of got drawn in by Unwa. Which, it was the same for Vesti, so can't really blame her.
I think I was captivated by her. I really thought she was amazing. In a world where failure had become the norm, I'd just been living day by day, settling for what I had. But for the first time, it felt like I had a real goal in life. And so, I spent my days training and going on missions alongside Unwa.
I'm Rappy. Looking forward to working with you.
Then, I met Rappy. Nice to meet you. You're Vesti, right?
Oh, I'm Vesti.
Yeah, Rappy also has a lot of the same ambitions as Unwa, but she goes about them in a different way.
Nice to meet you all.
I also met Vesti. As Absolute slowly took shape, I thought my role was to be the kind of lubricant that helps those three fiery ones burn even brighter. But somehow along the way, I found myself burning alongside them. I threw myself into their flames. Before I knew it, the entire Absolute squad had become something incredibly precious to me, just like everyone else in the squad. For perfection, for victory, I too felt like I could burn my life away.
Big difference. I'd easily say that for almost all four of them, it's at this point in the story where they just kind of like, it was at that point in the past of the story that they really found their sense of purpose easily. Is fighting alongside Unwa.
Unwa.
Emma turns on the light in the dark room.
Don't turn on the lights.
Inside the room, Unwa's back is visible as she sits alone on the floor.
What are you doing sitting in the dark? You'll ruin your eyes.
Sorry. I want to be alone.
Rappy leaving hit Emma and Vesti really hard. But it felt like an utter betrayal to Unwa. It kind of devastated Unwa.
After Rappy suddenly left the squad, seeing Unwa's broken figure from behind, I just knew that no words of comfort could truly heal her heart. Okay.
Emma turns off the lights again. She silently sits down behind Unwa, her back pressed against hers.
Emma?
Yes?
Don't change. Never change.
Okay.
Emma looks at the light coming in through the ajar door. Through the crack in the door, Vesti's toes are visible.
I won't. I will never change. That's why I decided to quietly watch from the sidelines as someone who's always there. Someone who doesn't change. Someone Unwa and Vesti can silently lean on. That's how I thought things would be. But Vesti started trying to change. After having a proper farewell with Rappy and gaining new strength, I thought maybe, just maybe, we could move forward too. Just like Vesti said.
Then why do you always do everything on your own, Unwa? I'm not not who I used to be anymore. So why do you keep telling me to stay at the back?
Yeah, it's not
Is
easy.
it because when I stayed behind to fight with Behemoth, I lost?
What?
Is that why you don't trust me anymore? Because I couldn't win back then?
Enough already. Stop whining, would you? You're getting in your own head.
Unwa, I know. This too is something our squad will overcome someday. If I quietly hold my ground this time as well, I'm sure those two will get back on their feet. But when? Vesti.
Commander. Sorry. I couldn't win. Please.
Unwa.
You're becoming quite irksome. Take this.
Crystal spikes shoot up from the ground, piercing through Unwon's body.
Unwa.
After they all died, what was I supposed to do? Should I have thrown myself in the moment they collided and burned up with them? Or would it have been better to quietly hold Unwa as her flame faded away? Or was I right to stand back and watch from afar, believing that Unwa and Vesti would somehow find a way forward?
Emma? Are you awake?
Yeah. Emma's also kind of an impasse, and they've all three had a lot of rough emotions to deal with ever since Rappy left the squad like 20 years ago. None of them have really truly gotten over it, and even after their farewell with Rappy, I still think they had a lot of lingering issues. And it's wasn't exactly easy for them.
Signal?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Emma frantically looks
Are
around.
you okay?
But first, where are we?
A safe place from the raptures, I think.
Where are Unwa and Vesti?
Well,
They're not here.
They're not here?
yeah.
Signal, can you tell me what happened while I was unconscious? So, to sum up, when you were investigating Blacksmith's remains, you found signs of a battle. You followed the trail here, and that's when you ran into these two.
Yeah, they were fighting hard against a predator, so the scouts jumped right into the battle. But it didn't really make much of a difference.
Predator?
That's the name we've given to the special entities we're investigating.
So this is the special entities have been codenamed Predator.
Predator? That's a fitting name. So what was the outcome of the battle?
Well, not long after Delta and I joined, another group of predators suddenly ambushed us, and things quickly went south. Delta said she'd try to hold them off. She used a grenade to collapse the passage and managed to lure the predators away. Thanks to her, we barely managed to escape, but since then, we haven't heard anything from Delta.
So that's when you sent the distress signal.
Yeah. I somehow managed to find a spot with the signal, though it cut out not long after.
So it hasn't been long since Delta's gone missing. And now Vesti's gone missing, and Unwa is gone, and Emma was collapsed.
After sending out the distress signal, I started looking for an exit while avoiding the predators. Then all of a sudden, I heard an explosion. When I headed toward the sound, I found Joe and Unwa lying there unconscious.
Just Unwa and I? What about Vesti?
I'm sorry, it was just the two of you there.
Since she's not here, I assume Unwa already woke up?
Yeah?
Knowing Unwa, she probably left me with you guys right after she woke up, then went off alone to look for Vesti.
I tried to stop her, but
I guess you couldn't get past her stubbornness.
Yeah, Unwa's also pretty stubborn, a lot like Rappy.
By any chance, do you know which way Unwa went?
Huh? You're going after Unwa? I might not be much help, but I'd like to come along.
No. Someone needs to stay back here to protect these two. I'll join up with Unwa. and bring back Bestie and Delta. Then we'll all head back to the Ark together. Keep yourself well hidden in the meantime, and lay low, okay?
Yeah, because the scouts don't have much in the way of combat capability, so the Signal's not much of a fighter. Delta's more of the fighter.
But it's too dangerous to go alone.
It'll be okay. I'm a member of Absolute after all, and I've decided I'm done waiting on the sidelines.
Okay. I'll protect these two.
Okay then, I'm counting on you to take good care of them.
Could you wait a moment? I'll draw you a map based on what I remember from wandering around.
Thanks. I'd appreciate that.
Are you really going out there again? You're insane! It's a miracle you're even alive right now. If you go back out, you'll just get yourself killed. Your squad mates are probably long dead. Falcon, too. She pushed it too far. And in the end, she was all alone out there.
Falcon?
Still, I have to go. My squad mates are definitely alive, because we're Absolute. I'm sure they're alive. I believe that.
Leave.
Do as you please. If it goes wrong, it's not on me.
Emma, here.
He is such a wuss. At least the beginning is such a wuss. Signal hands the map to Emma.
Thanks. Alright, I'll be off.
Based on Signal's map, it should be just past here.
Turning the corner of the concourse comes into view. Alva particle generators are installed throughout the area.
The mage, huh?
Okay, so I'm going to point out something. Alva particle generators are utilized by raptures to spread alva particles. What alva particles are kind of like jamming nanomachines that spread throughout the air, and they jam communications, they jam bodily functions if in high enough concentrations, and they make it very hard to use electronic devices as well. Alva particles may be utilized by raptors now, but they were originally utilized by humanity and developed in the first surface reclamation war. No, not the first, the second surface reclamation war. So, alva particles were utilized and alva particle generators were established on the surface in the second surface reclamation war in an attempt to disrupt rapture communications with other raptures, as well as to disrupt their bodily functions. But there was a catch. Alva particles also had a detrimental effect on NIkkes and communications with the Ark. So, not long after the second surface reclamation war kicked off, alva particles were discontinued and alva particle generators were pushed out of production because they were detrimental, just as detrimental as they were helpful. They were actually more detrimental and caused more harm than good. It was not long after this that raptures and heretics came across alva particle generators and reversed engineered them. So now not only are they not detrimental to raptures, but they're even worse than before.
I always wondered why the land of the mage had a 100% alpha particle concentration, but now I get it. If we want to avoid the alpha particle generators and get back to the point where Signal found us...
Oval enters a nearby room. Inside there are various old-fashioned weapons. This is already the third armory she's come across on the way here. Most of the weapons have been left unattended for a long time and can no longer function properly.
First the alpha particle generators, now these old weapons. What exactly were they gearing up to fight? Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore.
Law picks up a sniper rifle. As she shoulders it, she checks her condition. Okay, another moment. So there are 3 points in the past that what I'm going to talk about here is going to refer to. These 3 points in time are very far apart. The first is the first Rapture invasion, which takes place roughly 110 years before the start of the main campaign. The second, back when humanity's normal life was disrupted and all of humanity still resided on the surface. The second is the first surface reclamation war, roughly 67 to 68 years before the start of the main campaign. The third is the second surface reclamation war, which Rappy took part in roughly 60 years before the start of the main campaign, which lasted roughly 2 years, just like the first war. These armories that Unwall came across are fairly common on the surface in areas humans and Nikke's built outposts in when they resided or fought wars on the surface in the events of the past. They were often short or long-term military outposts in strategic positions held by humanity when they were trying to reclaim the surface. Based on the fact that there are so many alpha particle generators present, which were invented by humanity before being utilized and re-engineered by the Raptures, I can assume this outpost that Unwall came across was probably established in the first surface reclamation war, in which humanity first developed and mass deployed alpha particles before realizing their side effects and discontinuing their production. Her injured arm trembles, barely holding on.
Still, I can handle the recoil. I can fight a little longer.
The bullet hits a sprinkler-like device, but no water comes out.
Nothing useful here. Now then.
Unwall gently picks up a smoke grenade. After taking a deep breath, she tosses it outside the room. The smoke quickly fills the passage. Unwall takes cover and holds her breath. A moment later, the smoke slowly settles. A faint silhouette appears from within the smoke. As if sensing their presence has been revealed, gunfire rains down from the other side. Unwall returns fire and quickly scans the situation outside. 3 predators appear, advancing through the smoke in a formation that looks strikingly familiar to Unwall.
That formation? They're not even Lord class, yet these Raptors are using this kind of formation?
With a low mechanical helm, the predator in front charges fiercely at Unwall. So the fact that they're using the same formation, the same 3-point formation that Unwall, Vessi, and Emma used when trying to escape the passageway means they're capable of learning, which is kind of scary. With a low mechanical hum, the predator in front charges fiercely at Unwall. The other predators stand in the way as if providing cover. Then, one slams into the wall Unwall had been hiding behind, and it crumbles on impact. It's not really looking good. Footsteps crush broken debris underfoot. It's followed by a stomach-churning mechanical whir. More footsteps follow. Then silence. For a brief moment, the air seems to ripple, and a predator emerges. It sprays bursts of gunfire into likely hiding spots as it carefully scans the armory. After circling the room for a while, it tilts its head. Then it steps over the debris and moves towards the exit. At that moment, Unwa deactivates her optical camouflage. An armor-piercing round bores through the Predator's chest.
1 down, 2 to go. Not much time before the smoke clears. Better wrap this up fast.
Unwa steps out slowly, keeping her rifle in front of her. Amid the smoke, a faint silhouette appears in the distance. As Unwa quickly twists her body, something pounces on her. A predator bares its teeth and attempts to bite her. She barely manages to shove the muzzle of her gun into its mouth, narrowly avoiding a fatal wound. However, she is gradually overwhelmed by its strength. Unwa draws her combat knife and stabs it into the predator's eye. But the predator doesn't back down, and aims the machine gun mounted on its shoulder at Unwa. At that moment, the crack of gunfire rings out, driving the predator back.
I made it in time.
Emma?
Mind if I join in? I'll take the front, so watch my back, okay? Don't worry about their optical camouflage. I've already deployed the jammers. Let's do this. And counter. All clear.
Wonderful timing for Emma to show up there.
3 predators neutralized. Whew. Are you okay?
Well, as you can see.
Unwa raises her left arm with much difficulty.
You're not looking so great.
It's still moving, so I can fight just fine. I'll replace the part after we return.
Then you're not okay at all.
We'll head to where Signal found us. From there, we'll track Vesti's trail and regroup with her. If possible, we'll confirm Delta's status before heading back.
You're gonna keep going in that condition?
If that's clear, let's move out.
Unwa walks past Emma and steps into a dark passage. Flames belch out from the muzzle of Unwa's rifle. Another predator collapses.
It's never ending. Are you picking up any more of them?
There's nothing within my detection range, at least.
So it's a battle of attrition.
Unwa approaches the predator's
The 2
corpse.
machine guns on their shoulders are just auxiliary weapons. Their main weapons are blades shaped like fangs and claws. As long as we maintain our distance, they're not hard to handle. But their optical camouflage and jamming make things tricky.
Also, Unwa, you felt it too, right? These raptures are quite different from any we faced before.
Yeah, these things understand tactics. They might not pull off complex maneuvers, but they've got the hunting strategies down. They've probably been hunting raptors and Nikkes with those skills, devouring their cores to grow stronger.
Where could they have been hiding all this time? Using tactical moves is one thing, but I really doubt raptures that grow by eating cores are recorded in the ARC database, right?
They're not.
Well, just by looking at the map drawn by that guy aboard Mother Whale, you can tell the surface is full of unknowns, so it's not surprising that things like that exist. After all, there were no records of Behemoth or Leviathan in the Ark until recently either.
That's also a good point. There's a lot of things that humanity in the Ark doesn't know even after 100 years.
I guess that's true.
I'm worried about Vesti. We're almost at the place where Signal found us. Let's hurry.
After completely destroying the core of a fallen predator, Unwa moves forward again. Her pace is noticeably slower than before.
Honestly, who's supposed to be worrying about whom here?
Yeah, Unwa, maybe we should be worrying about you, At the end of the passage, the ceiling is caved in, revealing a concourse torn in half.
So, this is the upper floor we fell from, huh?
So they fell from the upper floor to a lower floor, were found by Signal, dragged back, and Delta and Vesti are still not anywhere to be seen.
Wow. We fell from that high up? There's gotta be a way back, right?
Considering that the Predators snuck up on us from behind, there must be a through route. An underground facility like this has to have an exit somewhere, too. At any rate, we'll think about that later. For now, let's focus on finding Vesti.
Yeah.
Even after searching every nook and cranny of the concourse, no trace of Vesti is found.
Unwa, I don't think she's here. Before we move on, let's get ourselves patched up a bit first.
Unwa slams her fist into the debris.
Damn it! Damn it!
Emma grabs Unwa's wrist.
Stop! That's enough.
Unwa's arm hangs down limply.
Let's move. We have to. Vesti must be beyond the debris. We'll find her on the other side. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, but how exactly are you going to get through all that rubble?
We'll break through somehow.
Okay, but how?
We'll figure it out.
Unwa, do you really think that's the right thing to do?
We don't have time for this. Let's move.
We can't go. No. Actually, we won't.
What?
I can't follow orders from a commander who doesn't even understand the situation and says the plan is to just figure it out somehow.
What did you just...
Look at the state you're in. Okay, say we somehow manage to get past that rubble in our current condition and find Vesti. Then what? How exactly are you going to help Vesti with that wrecked arm and those slowed legs?
I don't have time to worry about that. If we waste even a second in a situation like this...
Deep down, you think Vesti's already dead, don't you?
Ooh, the truth stings.
You're convinced she couldn't possibly survive on her own. That the moment she got separated from us, she'd be helplessly devoured by a predator.
No.
You think that she's doomed if she doesn't have you by her side. Because you don't trust her. No. You don't trust us. That's why you're pushing yourself harder than usual. You're the leader of the Absolute Squad. The one who should believe more than anyone that we're perfect, but you don't. Do you?
Never again! I never want to see someone precious to me end up like that! I never want to lose like that again! Even if it means pushing myself too far! If it's for a perfect victory, then no one must get hurt! No one!
Why? Why is it that no one is allowed to get hurt?
I love how emotionally charged that statement was, and I love how the voice actor there, the person who voices Unwa, so perfectly emotionally captured that. Chef's kiss. Beautiful.
Well, obviously.
So, did we end up losing?
What?
Vesti's body got torn in half, and everything's a complete mess. So, will Absolute lose and call it quits?
That's...
With the loud explosion, part of the debris blocking the path collapses.
That explosion!
It's Vesti.
Huh? Unwa. Emma?
Vesti rises up from the rubble and looks at the collapsed ceiling.
Where am I?
So this is a little bit of a flashback again, right after she fell.
Everyone, brace for impact!
What should I do? Is it because of me? Unwa? Emma?
Vesti frantically looks around.
Here. Unwa? Emma? Is no one there?
Vesti looks up at the collapsed ceiling.
No way. Inside there? They can't be. No. Unwa. Emma. Answer me.
Vesti runs towards the rubble.
You're not under here, are you?
Vesti desperately begins digging through the debris.
Emma. Unwa. You're not in here, right? You can't be here. You can't be. Please. Please, 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 please. Unwa?
Vestia looks in the direction the sound comes from. So we found Delta. At the end of the passage connected to the concourse, Delta lies collapsed in the darkness.
Vesti?
Delta's legs are bent at unnatural angles, leaving her unable to move. Her arms are clearly damaged too, as she can't even lift the gun lying beside her.
Oh, Delta!
Vesti runs towards Delta. Delta raises her only working arm and signals to Vesti.
Retreat.
Vesti quickly scans the area around Delta, but there's nothing in sight.
What should I do?
Vesti hesitates. Should she go in alone and attempt to rescue Delta? Or should she find Unwa and Emma first, then go back for her?
So, don't be scared. So long as we use the most perfect tactics, no matter the enemy or situation, we will always clinch a flawless victory. That's what makes us the absolute squad.
That's right.
Vesti steels herself.
I can't back down.
Vesti charges toward Delta. Vesti skids to a stop in front of Delta.
The enemy or situation, we will always clinch a flawless victory.
As if on cue, glowing red eyes emerge from the room connected to the passage.
Because that's what Absolute does.
Vesti flings aside her shawl. Beneath the countless scopes emit guiding lasers towards the sea of red eyes.
Online.
The horde of predators charge Vesti all at once. A volley of missiles is launched.
The sounds are getting closer. We're almost there.
Yeah, I'm picking up a signal further down the passage.
How many?
Not many. 2 predators, and 2 Nikkes fighting them. Though, it looks like only one of them is actually moving.
One of them's clearly Vesti. Oh, shit. And the other is clearly Delta, who's injured too much to move.
2 Nikkes, but only one is moving? Prepare for battle.
Roger.
With their weapons reloaded, the 2 enter the passage. At the end of the passage, Unwa sees it. Vesti pushes an incoming enemy away with her shawl and slams her missile launcher straight into it.
Die!
Vesti's attack blasts off the predator's lower jaw. After confirming one enemy is down, she charges quickly at the next.
Vesti just doesn't want to stay still. She's not like us. You think that she's doomed if she doesn't have you by her side.
Unwa's doing a little bit of reflection. Wonderful. Character growth. I love it.
Because you don't trust her. No. You don't trust us. That's why you're pushing yourself harder than usual. You're the leader of the Absolute Squad. The one who should believe more than anyone that we're perfect. But you don't. Do you?
Hey, she has some trust issues after Behemoth.
Unwa, let's get in there.
Yeah.
Are you two okay?
Unwa! Emma!
You're here. Thank you for saving me.
You're alive. That's a relief.
Vesti slumps to the ground.
You were doing so well just now, so what's wrong? Feeling tired already?
I mean, Vesti is probably the strongest in terms of firepower in the squad. She's definitely not the strongest mentally, though.
I'm so relieved. Unwa,
Delta, give me a damage report.
Both my arm and leg parts are damaged. Moving unassisted is impossible.
Understood. Signal briefed me. Did you find anything else of note while you were on your own?
Among the predators, I identified one that stands out as an alpha. When I first encountered it, it was heavily damaged and its core was exposed.
I lost track of it during pursuit, but when it reappeared, it had fully recovered. There may be multiple such alphas, but after continued reconnaissance in this area, none others have appeared. Based on this, I assess that the damaged entity possesses regenerative ability.
That must be the first one we saw.
That's right. It devoured the alpha's core and transformed into a new alpha. So that's what it was. That means they don't have regenerative abilities.
That's a small relief.
Yeah, regenerative abilities is usually something only heretics have.
But we can't be sure just yet.
Right. Vesti.
Yeah. Oh, Unwa, I was wrong.
I'm sorry.
Huh? What for?
This was entirely my fault.
Unwa?
I want you to take Delta and return to the survivors' camp. If it's you as you are now, I'm sure you can handle any unexpected situation and get out safely. I'll cover you.
Why?
What do you mean, why? It was my decision to come in here from the start. It's entirely my fault. So, I'm the one who has to take responsibility.
You're... taking responsibility?
I'm so...
Stop saying you're sorry. Don't... apologize to me. Unwa, don't say things like...
Vesti...
That's not what you should be saying to me right now. You should be yelling at me for not following your orders, screaming at me for ruining the whole mission, telling me not to act on my own and make my own decisions. That's the Unwa I know.
Vesti looks Unwa in the eye.
So don't say things like that. Don't say it was a mistake to... Trust me. Don't say you thought I was weak. I'm not some NIkke you have to protect, but instead... I am the strongest monster you can unleash. The best weapon you could ever ask for.
Vesti...
Emma looks Unwa in the eye.
We're part of Absolute too. For our perfect selves, for a perfect victory. We're ready to risk everything. No matter how many times we fail, again and again. We're ready to stand back up and risk our lives.
Emma...
So I'm going to ask you, Unwa. Did we fail? When we faced countless unknown enemies, whose strength we couldn't measure, did we end up failing in the end? If the counters hadn't been there that day, do you think we would have lost?
As you know, the surface is teeming with formidable enemies. Our reality as humanity is that we must endlessly face unknown foes, whose strength cannot be measured. And yet, despite all this, do you intend to head up to the surface once more? Are you no longer afraid of failure? Well, answer me. What will you do going forward?
I'm going to become perfect. Once I do, I will surely reclaim the surface with the most perfect tactics, no matter the enemy, no matter the situation. Even if I fail, even if I fall, even if this body is torn apart, I will grit my teeth, get back up, and tear the Raptures apart. I will absolutely, perfectly claim victory, no matter what.
Good. If that's your resolve, then I'll give you the chance to have perfect squad mates. A chance to fight alongside squad mates who never lose.
Perfect squad mates?
Will you join the Absolute Squad?
Yes. You've been...
This was right after Unwa became a NIkke.
No, we'll never lose. We'll definitely win.
That's more like it.
What a fool I was. To keep everyone safe, I took it all on myself. Acting alone, fixing everything alone, and sacrificing myself alone, honestly. This tactic is nothing but amateurish.
Unwa slaps both her cheeks with her hands.
Unwa?
Oh my. Are you okay?
I'm sorry.
Don't say you're sorry.
From now on, I won't ever repeat some pathetic stunt that only a weakling would pull.
Pathetic?
That's right.
Unwa looks at Vesti and Emma.
We are the best of the best. We are absolute.
Yeah.
That's right.
We won't fail again. Whether it's Behemoth, the Predators, or whatever else comes our way. Regardless of the enemy or the situation, we will win. No matter what. For that perfect victory, we'll do whatever it takes to make it happen.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I love the character growth they've seen in this event.
Just say the word and I'll kill them all.
Let's go back.
That smile does not match that statement whatsoever. Kill them all. It's like... What?
Equipment check. Complete.
Ooh.
Weapon condition? Good too. Got the map Signal gave us. So, are we all set now?
Bessie looks down at the passage she must take. A few hours ago in the temporary shelter inside the bunker.
At that time, Unhwa said stuff like, best of the best, and we're absolute. It really was like something straight out of a movie.
Wow, no way! There was such an intense moment. It really does sound like something straight out of a movie.
Both of you, shut it.
Unhwa, are you okay? Your face is really red.
Mind your own business.
It's been a while since I've seen Unhwa shaking like this.
It certainly has.
All right. Looks like everyone's body is in working order for now. So quit babbling and focus. Operation briefing start.
Oh, okay.
Got it.
According to both Signal's map and what we personally saw on the way back, the only exit from this bunker is...
Points to a spot on the map.
here, at 6 o'clock.
Is that the one we came in through?
Yes, all the other routes had either collapsed or been blocked off by debris.
Oh,
So here's the plan. Starting now, we'll escape through the exit at 6 o'clock, while simultaneously blowing up this bunker.
This place?
There's still too much we don't know about these predators. All we've managed to figure out so far is that their appearance and behavior are very wolf-like. There seems to be an alpha among them, and when it's in danger, a lower-ranking being devours its core and inherits its position. The only other thing we know is that, fortunately, they don't seem to have regenerative abilities.
So they have hardly anything to go on.
That said, it's all still speculation. We can't be certain. The worst part is, we're right in the middle of their battlefield. We don't even have an accurate count of how many are hiding in here. That's why we need to change. We reduce their numbers as much as possible and lure them onto our ground. That comes first. And to do that, we have to take out this safe den of theirs and force them into a situation where they have no choice but to come out. Their invisibility is a headache, but their physical specs aren't that impressive. If we bring the bunker down and bury them, they won't be able to dig themselves out. Once we're out of here and the place is leveled, we track down the Alpha and hit it with everything we've got. The Alpha! If they truly resemble wolves, the moment their Alpha is taken down, the others will panic. That's when we strike.
And if we eliminate a bunch of the lower-ranking ones when we destroy the bunker, that'll make our job easier later.
Precisely. So when we bring down the bunker, we have to bury as many as possible. As for this job, it's Vesti.
Huh?
You'll do it.
Oh, do I just kill all of them?
That's right. Use every last ounce of firepower you've got. Raze this place to the ground. Don't take your eyes off the target until it's utterly destroyed.
Telling Vesti to go full scorched earth. Ooh, she really wants to bring some mayhem.
Even if it feels like your body is about to fall apart, show those monsters who the real monster is.
Got it.
Emma, back Vesti up. Stay alert and watch for any hostiles approaching her.
Roger that.
Signal, Delta, and I will focus on getting these two out through the exit. Signal.
Yes?
When you're near the entrance, focus on sending a signal to the Unlimited squad. Get them to come provide support.
Got it.
Delta, you focus on getting these two out. You're not in any condition to be doing anything more than that.
Understood.
Are we really going to get out of here? On our own?
Of course. We're the only ones here, aren't we?
But if we wait for the support squad to arrive...
Don't be a fool. How would backup even know to come here?
But... what if we fail trying to get out of here?
So, because you're scared of failing, you won't even try? If you're gonna give up, do it alone. You can stay behind alone.
No way.
Then shut up and start. That's your only job right now.
Okay.
Eagle.
Yes?
Focus on protecting this weakling. All you need to think about is firing on any and all approaching predators. I'll bring up the rear. Watch for anyone tailing us and provide cover for everyone. Further specifics will be shared individually if needed. That clear to everyone?
Roger.
Yes.
Understood.
Yes. Okay.
This is why Unwa is the leader of Absolute. She was a commander, so she was a commander back when she was still human, before being turned into a NIkke, and she was a damn good one at that.
Phew.
Are you nervous?
Huh?
What the heck? Why are you so surprised?
Unwa, is that really you?
Obviously. Who else would it be?
Unwa? Sorry, you asked so kindly that I...
Vesti,
Yeah?
I've never once thought of you as a replacement for her.
Oh,
So show me what a beast you are. Give those creatures a taste of their own medicine. Show them who the real monster is. I believe in you.
okay. Yes, I got it.
That's the spirit.
Emma,
Don't worry about me. I'll make sure this is a complete success.
Yeah, because Vesti... Unwa has always known that Vesti's kind of seen herself as like a replacement for Rappy ever since Rappy left, so that's why she said that. It's pretty brilliant.
okay. Then, Operation Tactical Upgrade, commencing now.
Inside the dark bunker, the group leaves the survivor camp and rushes forward. Red eyes begin closing in from all sides, accompanied by a low metallic
3
rumble.
predators, straight ahead.
I'll intercept.
Leading the charge, Emma and Vesti move in to intercept it. Missiles erupt from Vesti, racing straight towards the glowing red eyes.
Die! I said die!
Behind them, Delta and Eagle flank the terrified male commander with their guns trained on the
Left flank
surroundings.
clear. No incoming targets.
Nothing on the right either.
Do we really need to keep running so fast?
Yeah, Slowpoke, pick up the pace. I mean, we get it, you're only human, but hurry the fuck up. Further back, Signal runs while desperately trying to establish communication.
Please, connect!
At the back of the group, Unwa brings up the rear.
All pursuers eliminated. Don't slow down. Keep running.
Yes!
At Unwa's command, they press forward, taking down any predators in their path.
Up the stairs ahead. Confirmed target location.
That's the escape route!
Any ambushes waiting for us?
I'll check.
Emma steps forward, making her way up the stairs. A hail of bullets rains down. A pair of red eyes appears midway up the stairs.
Spotted.
The predator charges at Emma.
Clear.
Thanks, Unwa. I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's switch to formation R.
Roger.
Okay.
Unwa sprints forward and takes position behind Vesti and
Begin
Emma.
to ascend the stairs. Everyone, follow us.
The team sprints up the stairs with Vesti and Emma leading the way.
Unwa, I got a connection.
This is unlimited. Coming. Signal.
Ludmilla, can you hear me?
There's static. But can't hear.
This is Signal. There are 7 members here, including the Absolute Squad. We are currently trapped inside the bunker, but we're now making our way toward the exit. Please send support. I'll relay our coordinates to you.
Roger. Hang in a little long.
Roger that.
Glad we got through. Now then,
Vesti and Emma climb to the midpoint of the stairs where the predator once
should we
stood.
stop here?
Yeah, this should be good enough.
They stop, then turn around. Emma and Vesti aim their guns towards the rear of
The
the
rest of
group.
you, hurry up the stairs. Leave this to us.
Are you two really planning on staying here?
Yeah, that's the...
But we can't just leave you behind.
Moonwall runs towards the exit, leaving Emma and
What are
Vesti
you doing?
behind.
Stay sharp and follow me.
I like their sense of camaraderie, but like, Absolute don't need your help, bro.
Okay, let's go, Eagle.
What?
Emma and Vesti don't look back at Unwa's retreating figure. Seeing them move, Soldier EG also took off running outside.
It's pretty good to be trusted, doesn't it, Bestie?
Yeah, it feels really great.
Since our leader has chosen to put her faith in us.
Emma fires at a pair of red eyes crawling up the stairs.
Let's go all out, huh?
She proceeds to unleash a barrage of gunfire forward. Red eyes start to emerge from the dark tunnel. Just as dozens of red eyes are about to descend upon Emma and Vesti,
We mustn't.
Vesti flings aside her shawl. Dozens of scopes hidden underneath amid guiding lasers in all directions. Dozens of red laser beams fills the entire bunker.
Kill them all.
Scorched earth, motherfucker!
Finally outside! We made it!
Massive tremor shakes the ground, followed by explosions rumbling from within the bunker.
That sounded so loud!
Snap out of it. Stop dawdling and move aside. The mission isn't over yet.
Yes!
Okay.
Signal. Del, pull back with those two and keep an eye on the perimeter. What? But we can still help with... Zip it. You might have been patched up, but you're still injured. You're still far from being able to fight at full capacity. I won't be able to protect you and fend off those things at the same time. Understood.
But I can at least act as an operator.
No. Establishing communication with the Unlimited Squad is your top priority. Under these conditions, that takes precedence.
Okay, understood.
Stay hidden until the... Just make sure not to set any up here. We're taking this bunker down.
What? We can't deploy decoys here, but all the raptures will congregate in this area.
That's the point, dumbass.
The point.
That's the point? You're gonna get yourself killed!
So we weren't at risk of dying all those other times? Get a grip, weakling. Failure and death have always been the surface's stalwart companions.
She's not wrong.
If you're not willing to put your life on the line, you'll never achieve anything. You got that?
That may be true, but...
If that's gotten through your thick skull, shut your trap and scram, because this is our mission, and we're going to do whatever it takes to succeed.
Okay.
Understood. Don't get yourself killed out there.
We'll meet up with the Unlimited Squad and return to back you up.
Just focus on keeping yourself alive for now.
We will.
All right, we should get going too.
Okay.
Signal and Delta go off to find a place to hide.
They're staking their lives for the sake of one mission. I get that they're an elite squad, but surely they don't actually think they stand a chance against those numbers. I don't get it.
Commander, are you coming?
Oh, yeah.
Eagle and the commander follow Signal and Delta. Unwa quickly moves to a higher vantage point where she can see the bunker entrance and takes position. She points her rifle at the entrance, from which explosions can still be heard emanating, and pierce through her scope. Thick plumes of smoke pour out from the entrance of the bunker. Through her scope, the first thing Unwa sees is Emma and Vesti bursting through the wall of smoke. The head of a predator haw on Emma and Vesti's heels is blown apart. Unwa then fires 3 shots in rapid succession, dropping 3 more predators.
Whoa. Even with all this smoke, she's nailing every shot.
Very impressive.
Both of you cut the chit-chat and back me up.
Emma and Vesti climb up the slope and join Unwa. Vesti glances around the bunker entrance and speaks up.
I don't see any more coming out. Did we get them all?
I don't think that's likely. The air, it's shimmering.
They've got optical camouflage. Vesti, make more smoke.
Vesti launches a missile in a straight line, the guidance system rendered useless by the jammer. The missile strikes the ground, exploding into thick billows of smoke.
Darn. I thought I'd at least take down one of them.
Don't beat yourself up. The point was to create a smoke screen.
Emma, can you track their movements through the smoke?
Hmm?
No, I mean, track their movements.
Roger that.
Emma lowers the machine gun she is holding. Then she pulls a pistol from her
To
coat.
land a perfect shot. You know that, right?
All I need is the direction. That'll be enough.
Emma carefully tracks the subtle flow of air currents in the smoke created by Vesti's missiles. She fires a single shot from her pistol at a specific spot. Unwell fires immediately after. A predator collapses as its optical camouflage dissipates.
That actually works? Let's keep going. Vesti, keep firing. I don't want that smoke to disappear.
Okay.
The missile explosions, pistol shots, and rifle blasts, and the heavy thud of collapsing metal echo again and again. Suddenly, amongst the hellish cacophony, a new sound pierces through.
It sounds like an exhaust.
Give me the location.
Emma fires somewhere in the smoke. Unwall quickly aims and is about to pull the trigger when a strong gust of wind starts to disperse all the smoke. Frustrated, Unwall pulls the trigger. The predator's head jerks up as her shot lands, its optical camouflage deactivating. But soon after it reactivates and the predator once again disappears.
As expected. It's the leader who does the heavy lifting.
Of all times, the dud.
What she means by a dud is she used one of her exploding rounds. So, ever since the last battle of Behemoth, she started equipping herself with exploding rounds that explode after they lodge themselves in the target. So she'll shoot a bullet, it'll lodge itself in the target, and then explode, which provides high stopping power.
The smoke is all gone. Vesti, keep firing.
Okay.
Vesti launches another missile. Instead of hitting the ground, it explodes in midair. As the explosion goes off, a predator is seen plummeting from the air.
Did it intercept the missile with its own body?
Unwa, the footprints.
The footsteps rapidly mark the snow as they approach the vantage point occupied by Absolute. Unwall fires a rifle and the predator's head explodes, its body sliding to the ground. At that moment, Emma spots something shimmering in the air, approaching from above. Vesti rushes in and puts herself between Emma and the predator. The colossal weight of the creature slams into Vesti's shield. Not wasting another moment, she deploys her shield and unleashes a barrage of missiles. The predator is torn apart in a massive blast and its parts scatter everywhere.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Thanks, Vesti. That was a close one.
I could have sworn there was only one set of footprints.
They rode on top of other predators.
Like the town musicians of Bremen?
Actually, that's a perfect comparison. Yeah.
Did they catch on to the fact we were tracking the optical camouflage using their footprints?
Unwall looks down. The alpha predator, now fully visible, is staring at the members of Absolute.
Bunch of filthy.
Unwall pulls the trigger.
Did it dodge the bullet?
Looks like it.
Is it reacting in time to the muzzle flash? The rate of their evolution is mind-boggling. So much for conversation being the foundation of evolution.
The alpha predator slowly begins to walk forward, never taking its eyes off any of the Absolute squad members. Unwall pulls the trigger again, but the alpha predator sidesteps and dodges the bullet.
Let's retreat.
Huh? Really?
Roger.
Time to get out of here.
Crazy.
Good. They had a countermeasure for everything we threw at them.
The smoke we used to track the optical camouflage got blown away by the wind.
And they intercepted the missiles I fired with their own bodies, even before they struck the ground.
They even stacked themselves vertically, so tracking their footprints was misleading. Worst of all, they're paying attention to our muzzle flashes to dodge our bullets. I didn't even know that was possible.
So what should we do? At this point, we've got no way to attack or defend ourselves.
Retreating and calling for reinforcements is
You're right. But that's not what we're going to do.
Huh?
We're taking them down ourselves.
That's not exactly good tactics.
You landed a headshot on the Alpha earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, but it was a dud. It was supposed to be an explosive round. It was effective against Behemoth before, but it didn't do a damn thing this time around.
What do you mean, a dud?
The bullet is meant to explode once it's lodged in the target's body, so it has high stopping power. but it only detonates if enough pressure is applied. The impact angle was off.
Is there any way we can make it explode?
There is a way to set it off manually. A striker on the back of the round. If we hit it, it should detonate.
Whoa. So you've got to land a shot on the exact same spot again? Are you even able to pull that off, Unwa?
What do you think? You saw it react to the muzzle flash and dodge all the other bullets I fired at it.
Then what should we do? Should I go up there, grab it, and pin its legs?
If you could pull it off, I'd bet that'd be quite effective.
Hold on. Grab it and pin it by its legs. That's a tactic it's not familiar with.
Really?
It's a primitive strategy, and one we're not very familiar with. There's no way to be sure it'll work. If we screw this up, it's curtains for us.
Unwa, don't say such
So I'm asking you both to put your lives on the line. We have to win, no matter what.
Yep.
Of course.
Giant bestial footprints are stamped in the snow. The Alpha Predator, cloaked with the optical camouflage, follows Absolute's tracks. Uncertain what traps lay ahead, it proceeds with caution. At a certain point, the footprints split into 3 separate paths. It traces the footprints on the left with its eye. Vesti can be seen hiding in the bushes. Its gaze then follows the footprints in the middle. Emma is seen crouching behind a rock. Finally, it shifts its gaze to trace the footprints on the right. A single rock shimmers in an unusual way. The Alpha Predator analyzes the combat data it's collected and draws a conclusion. Victory is certain. 2 units have been placed as diversions, while 1 cloaked attacker intends to deal the finishing blow. It is a rudimentary tactic. The Alpha Predator concludes there is nothing more to learn from Absolute. It takes a step forward, moving slowly to hunt down its prey.
It's over.
My queen! Everyone is over there!
Oh, I love the animation of that, dude. Like, it's been talked about before, and there was even rumors circulating at one point. If they were to release an anime for this game, like they have for like Arknight's Blue Archive and such, and Azure Lane, I would love it, because there's so much they could do with it.
Is everyone safe?
Huh? That voice!
It's Ludmilla, huh?
Looks like they met up without any issues.
Unwa turns in the direction the voices are coming from.
Vesti! Emma!
Is everyone okay?
Emma waves her hand at the people
Yes,
running towards
all
them.
good on our end.
You're late.
Sorry. The blizzard was raging so intensely. It took some time to find the coordinates you sent, so no injuries on your end?
None. We're A-okay.
Thank goodness! I'm so glad everyone is safe!
I'm really sorry.
It's okay. You brought in the reinforcements and came—
I'm really sorry. You came all this way to save us, but we ended up being of no help at all.
It's okay. You brought in the reinforcements and came back for us, didn't you? If more raptures had shown up, things would have gotten hairy over here. Even for us.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm not sure if we could have withstood another assault.
You're all too kind.
By the way, what's the latest with the Predator?
Look there.
Unwa gestures behind her. On the snowy ground lies the alpha predator, its body broken and battered.
Look at the size of that wolf, my queen!
So that's the predator, huh?
You actually did it! Incredible! They just said we were incredible.
There are probably still some stragglers left. But since we destroyed their Alpha's core, there probably won't be a successor. They use optical camouflage and are highly skilled in close quarters combat. But with their Alpha out of the mix, they'll likely be disorganized. We'll leave the cleanup to you.
Sure. Leave it to us.
You actually did it? Just the three of you?
Are we going off cave exploring now? I'll have to be careful not to fall asleep while we're at it.
Hold on! You're not really going in there without taking any safety precautions, are you?
All right. Should we start heading back?
Wait!
What now?
How did you do it? How did you triumph against seemingly impossible odds? What kind of perfect tactics did it take to...
What are you saying? Perfect tactics? There's no such thing. Until you win, or until you attain what you want to achieve, you just have to keep fighting with everything you've got, using every idea you can think of. So if you don't have it in you, don't even think about carrying out missions on the surface, weakling.
Until you attain what you want to achieve. Hey! Unlimited!
Yes?
What is it?
Sorry to bother you, but if it's at all possible, could you help look for my squad mates?
Your squad mates?
Well, I don't remember the exact coordinates, but she told us to run while she stayed behind to fight the Predator alone. So
No way! Is she a brown-haired princess by any chance?
Princess?
She's a NIkke, right? A soldier FA model? Was she holding a teddy bear keychain?
That's right! She owns a teddy bear keychain!
Tuve lifts up a brain shelter. Tuve lifts up a brain shelter.
Don't you worry, she's safe and sound.
Oh my god!
Eagle hugs the brain shelter.
Falcon! She's alive! She's alive!
Eagle's commander drops to his knees before the brain shelter.
Thank goodness! I'm so relieved!
Commander!
Looks like everyone there made it out okay too.
Okay. This moment is something to take notice of. Back before the counters became famous, for the last 60 years that the Ark has been operating after Operation Ark Guardian, for the last 60 to 80 years, Nikkes have generally been seen as nothing more than weapons, and not a single other commander after the legendary commander from the first invasion has ever really cared about their well-being. Aside from the commander we play as in the main story. This is noteworthy because it shows that the commander, specifically the one who leads the counters, has really begun to make waves and change the world of Nikkes for the better. We can presumably assume that maybe this is across the board. It's possible that other commanders, aside from this one and aside from the commander we play as, are also beginning to follow in the commander's footsteps and care about Nikkes individually for who they are as people and not just as weapons meant to serve mankind. I would like to think that this is somewhat of a turning point, so to speak. I personally think this is a pretty awesome detail of the story that I haven't really noticed anyone talk about. I've seen people talk about the commander being pathetic, people talking about the commander being a wuss, people talking about this commander being a weakling and a pathetic pile of shit. But I haven't really noticed anyone talk about it from this perspective, so I just wanted to point that out because it's kind of a interesting lore ramification, so to speak.
Yeah, what a relief.
One less thing to worry about.
That's right. I could tell it was weighing on you, Unwa, especially considering what happened to their friend after we'd rescued them. That must be why you cared so much about Eagle and the commander, yes?
I did no such thing.
Sure. If you
See,
say so.
still not good at speaking from the heart.
At any rate, it seems like everything's finally over this time. Let's head back to the Ark. Mission complete.
Yeah.
Absolute. One final cutscene.
Unwa, great work on the mission. After analyzing the combat data you submitted, and the investigation data from the Unlimited Squad, we've confirmed that the Predator is a new type of Rapture, which we have no previous records of. Also, the bite mark left on Blacksmith from before, it was their doing, as we suspected.
I figured as much.
However, upon your return from the snowfields, there's been no sighting in that region or anywhere near the Ark of anything which feeds on cores and grows, or anything which utilizes optical camouflage.
That means they must have migrated here for some unknown reason, even though their natural habitat is far from the Ark.
So we can almost definitely expect more of these kinds of raptors to crop up at some point, or possibly even more, even something like them. This is an interesting little twist.
That could also suggest that they're a mutation of some kind, created through a rapture evolutionary process we don't yet understand.
That's also a scary thought. That's kind of scary.
There is that possibility. As for the bunker that they used as a base, the Unlimited Squad found a similarly designed bunker not far from it.
There are more of these bunkers?
Yes, but their design doesn't correspond with anything that we have on record.
That means, is it possible that someone other than those from the Ark created it?
That is a distinct possibility, yes. There is a possibility that someone may not even be human.
Alright, two thoughts on that. One, those bunkers may actually be from like before the first Rapture invasion. They may be ancient. Like even like 200 years old or something. They may be like bunkers from before humanity went underground. Or they could be like what she said, they could be more recently constructed and possibly even heretics building them, which is something interesting.
Moving forward, the Unlimited Squad and the Scouts will be cooperating to investigate further. So we will have to wait and see.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and call it. It's possible there's going to be another event that follows the Scouts and Unlimited that revolves around the investigation of these bunkers.
Even the Scouts are being assigned?
Yes, they said they were thankful for your help and felt bad about requiring assistance. Therefore, to further hone their reconnaissance skills, they volunteered to focus on surface exploration for a while.
I see.
By the way, do you remember the mass-produced NIkke squad you met last time?
I do. Why?
No changes were made to the squad members, but they've apparently borrowed a space in Elysian Tower and are training there now.
Training for...
Their purported goal is to take down Blacksmith on their own someday.
Dreaming big, I see.
According to their commander, someone apparently lit a real fire underneath him.
Well, it wasn't me. I guess he's not a complete idiot after all.
Well, that's all I have to say about this mission. One thing is for certain. We're dealing with more unknown factors than we were before.
Here's also another interesting twist I want to point out. So, another interesting twist I want to point out. Before the commander was assigned to the counter squad, commanders only were previously allowed to operate with the same squad of Nikkes once every 3 missions. There was no permanent assignments between commanders and Nikke squads. But it seems that has also changed over the course of the story. Possibly because of the changes brought around by the commander and the fact that he has caused them to grow, the counters and himself to grow in strength. It's possible that they've now started experimenting and deciding to try out permanent assignments. It's a little something interesting to look at. An interesting perspective on it.
You did well going up against an unfamiliar foe.
The surface has always been that way. A place swarming with unknown enemies. This was merely the latest in the long list of threats out there.
Is that so? Onwa, you look relieved.
A little.
So, did you find the answer to your question from before?
What do you mean?
Are you still wondering if you could take down Behemoth without the counter?
No. That was never a question to begin with. We will win no matter what. If we can't win it first, we'll keep fighting until we do. That's all there is to it.
Is that so? I'm glad you managed to find an answer. Well then, get some rest.
All right. Of all things, why would you pick this?
Wow, you're so pretty, Unwa.
Can I take a photo?
Both of you shut up.
No, and ironically, I did love the introduction of this outfit.
Chance you could wear this for the whole day?
You want me to walk around wearing this? What about you two?
The chest area was a bit tight for mine, so I sent it in for alterations.
Obviously.
Mine's being delivered to the dorm tomorrow in my chosen color.
Well then, I'm not gonna...
But you look so pretty in it. You never wear regular clothes anymore. Who knows when you'll wear something like this again? Can't you wear it just for today?
Fine. I'll wear it. Satisfied?
Really?
So, where to next?
We're going to the toy store.
The toy store? What are you going to buy there?
It's fun to just look around.
Looking at the toys? What are you, a child?
Kind of.
Come now, Unwa. If Vesti wants to go to the toy store, that's perfectly fine.
Lorta and Nikke also said they had a surprise for me.
Fine. Let's go.
Off we go.
She may be 30 years old, but typically their brains don't all mature all that much when they're still Nikkes. Sometimes they undergo mental changes without undergoing a mind switch, but not too often. So let's say the brain of a younger girl is decided to be made into a Nikke. Sometimes they'll remain childlike 60 years down the line. Whereas sometimes if it's the brain of an older girl who becomes a Nikke, they tend to remain a more mature outlook and not change much after becoming a Nikke. Black cat pops out of the gift box Bestie is holding.
Did that scare you?
Was it supposed to?
It certainly gave me a fright. Is this what you wanted to buy?
Yeah, watch. There's more it can do.
Bestie presses the button on the box. As music plays, the cat begins to dance with a blank expression.
It even dances?
Isn't it adorable?
That thing?
It's so cute. Actually, it reminds me of someone.
It does, doesn't it?
What are you two blabbering about? If you're finished looking around, let's get out of here. This outfit is super uncomfortable.
Come on, Unwa, don't be like that. Why don't you pick out something for yourself?
No.
The group heads to the cafe to indulge in a
Your
parfait.
is ready.
A massive, lavishly decorated parfait is placed in the center of the table.
Oh, it's so big and so pretty.
Are the three of us meant to eat this entire thing?
Yep.
Momo stares silently at the
There's
parfait.
no way.
Why not? I think we can do it.
I think it's going to be too sweet for me.
Oh my.
What the heck?
It's just... I've been wanting to come here as a group for so long. I wanted to capture the moment for posterity.
Oh, fine. Take all the pictures you want.
Really? Can I?
But in return, I get to change out of this ridiculous outfit.
But you said you'd wear it for the whole day.
I feel like a clown, and the circus ends here. I'm changing.
Oh, okay.
All right, everyone. let's settle down and try some of this parfait. It's absolutely scrumptious.
I've heard some amazing things about the parfait here. Try some, Unwa.
Unwa picks up one of the cookies stuck into the parfait.
It's not bad.
So you like it?
Bestie, how about a photo of the three of us? Why don't we ask the staff to take the picture?
Oh, okay. Great idea.
The three members of Absolute spend some time together.
This is much more comfortable.
That other outfit was so pretty, though. What a pity.
Enough. Just tell me what you want to do next.
Next up was a pajama party, wasn't it?
I love how they're starting to finally grow close as a squad and not just be mission-oriented.
That's right. We can head back to the dorm and have a pajama party.
You want me to change again?
Yep. Bestie and I picked up something absolutely lovely at the mall earlier.
Don't worry. This time we'll all be getting changed.
All right, fine.
So you're going to join us?
Unless you don't want me to.
No, of course not. Can I ask you something?
What?
Why are you being so accommodating?
Do you not want me to be?
No, it's not that. I was just curious, that's all. You're being way nicer to me than usual.
She really is.
You ask way too many questions.
Sorry.
Because last time...
I can't hear you.
Then forget it. I won't repeat myself.
What? Please, can you say it one more time? Please?
No. Now stop pestering me or I'm not joining this ridiculous pajama party.
No.
Unwa and Bestie squabble back and forth as they walk ahead.
Oh, Unwa, you're terrible at speaking from the heart.
Flashback.
Because I was sorry for what happened last time.
I was wondering how you two would ever make up.
Emma looks at Unwa and Bestie from behind.
Thank goodness it worked out.
Emma.
Unwa turns around and looks at Emma.
What are you doing back there by yourself? Let's go. Emma.
Yes?
Don't change. Never change.
I guess you're really okay now.
Emma?
Emma? Is something the matter?
Oh, it's just finally on over it. Oh, it's healing. It's character development. It's wonderful.
It's nothing. I'm coming.
Emma runs towards Unwa and Bestie.
It's been a while. Shall I make something tasty for the both of you?
That's okay.
I'll handle the cooking.
Whoa, really? You're gonna cook, Unwa?
Oh my. Unwa is going to cook? Would you like me to help out?
No, I'll do it myself.
We all know Emma can't cook.
I think that would be better too.
The three members of Absolute talk as they walk forward, no longer stopping or turning to look back. Side by side, they walked forward into the future. Absolute days. And... is it possible to be seeing another Absolute event in the future? It looks like my chat has been broken this whole stream. Okay, well, that's wonderful. It's whatever. So, to wrap things up. The Absolute Squad has undergone the technical upgrades that Ingrid had prepared for their members, including Rappy, who is no longer with the squad. Following the events of Chapter 34, they finally made peace with each other. The squad finally parted with her on good terms after the events of Chapter 34. After they parted on good terms, Absolute was sent to recover for some time and has operated on back-to-back missions since. All the while, Vesti and Emma want to achieve the same level of squad unity and purpose that the members of the Counters share, which is proving difficult due to Unwa's stubbornness and Unwa's willingness to let go of the past and move forward into the future. Because they want to become a well-oiled machine and friendly with each other like the Counters are. They start to achieve some semblance of unity and closeness that they're desiring to achieve near the end of the event, but the level that Vesti and Emma are striving for to achieve is still far off. On top of this, it should be noted that the reason Emma and Vesti hadn't made concerted efforts beforehand was that they were waiting for Unhwa to finally get over the events of Rappy leaving the squad roughly 13 to 23 years ago, based on solid estimates of the timeline. Now that she has, though, they've finally resolved to step up. Emma no longer wants to be someone who just never changes and sits on the sidelines, and Vesti no longer wants to be someone who just falls in line behind Hunhua and lets her do all the work and heavy lifting. The squad has seen some more intense growth following the events of their encounter with Behemoth and their final parting with Rappy, and they have finally made amends with her. More than anything, I think the thing we should particularly focus on is that the heavy main story implications lies with the Predator raptures that showed up near the end of the event. It should be noted that the final remnants of the Predators, as well as their alpha, were supposedly eliminated without a trace at the end of the event. But it should always be noted that there is always more than one rapture of any given kind of rapture. Also, what should be noted is the fact that they migrated from somewhere, meaning they were not native to that area. What should also be most noted is their ability to mutate by eating the cores of the wounded leader, as well as their intelligence and animal-like behavioral patterns. This is wholly unique among raptors and not like any of the other raptors or raptor types we've seen thus far. Not only was it incredibly unique, but I assume that it's never been recorded before because of how they hunt and the fact that they were so far removed from where the ark usually operates. I suspect that there are definitely more of these raptors kind, as well as possibly even more variants. I have a sneaking suspicion that we might even be seeing more of these in the main story and events at some point in the near or foreseeable future. It's something to consider at the very least. More than anything, though, I personally love just how much Absolute has grown as a squad. And I would love to see them acting more close with each other and learning to trust each other more. It's great. I want to see them grow even more in the events of the story in the future. That concludes the portion where we wrap things up, though. That about does it for the video. I appreciate everyone watching. And if you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, as well as hit the bell for all notifications. This video was streamed live on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube /Icaros007. We will be doing more videos like this in the near and distant future until the story ends. Like and subscribe. I will see y'all in the next video. Stay cool, crew.